What's going on, everybody? What's up? Lifting Joe 2.0 here. What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody having a good week. Yeah, good training session this week. You got one more day to go. Whatever you're hitting, hit it hard. Be focused and driven. So this episode, I'm continuing talking about our Hispanic community of our bodybuilders. So last episode, I talked about John De La Rosa, Dominican brother. Him and another two group of guys that are Dominican. I call them the Mangu group. This time, we're going to Cuba. Now, this particular bodybuilder is the son of a very back in the day famous bodybuilder, Sergio Oliva. And who I'm going to talk about today is about Sergio Oliva Jr. Look at this guy right here. Look at his lats, his arm, his forearms come from another dimension. Somewhere else. Definitely not from Earth. I'll tell you that much. But as you can see, he is a great bodybuilder. He did win the Arnold Classic a few years ago. Then certain things have happened that he hasn't competed in a while, but he's just prepping, getting ready. He's been training very hard. He's been training with Dorian Yates. Now, if you don't know who Dorian Yates is, he was no joke. He's a multi-winner Mr. Olympia. You want to see how he trained? Blood and guts. That has to be the best bodybuilding video that there is. And it's all in that video, black and white, pretty much simple. And now he's training this guy, Sergio Oliva. So Sergio has been competing for a while. He's very, at times, very intense and likes to call out other bodybuilders just for fun. He's not doing it, with ill intent. But I remember he also had one a couple of years ago, Night of Champions. Well, it used to be Night of Champions. It's called New York Pro now. So in the New York Pro, he had won that show. But there were local guys there that were from New York that were expected to win. But Sergio was a better man that day. He beat them. And from what he had mentioned was that they didn't take it too well. Well, in bodybuilding, if you're the best guy that day, you're the best guy that day. Really like it? Or not. But Sergio, his background is Cuban. His father actually beat Arnold Schwarzenegger, 1969 Mr. Olympia. So his gene pool is very, very good. Here's a picture of him, a side-by-side shot of his dad, Sergio Oliva. And just amazing. Look at this. Very similar, but Sergio Oliva Jr., his arms, he's pretty much definitely a 2.0 version of his dad. Sergio Oliva was senior. He's a great bodybuilder. He actually did a couple of movies, the Spanish movies. If you watch them, if you ever watch a video of Sergio Oliva speaking, unfortunately in the movies they changed his voice. Unfortunately, that happened to Arnold, and it happened to Lou Ferrigno too. If you happen to see those movies, old school movies, they changed their voices too. The accent and stuff like that. But you're saying, well, Sergio Oliva spoke Spanish in his Spanish movie. Why they cover his voice? Why they change his voice? Oh, I guess to them the voice didn't match the physique. So, like the only thing I think of. But like back in the day, it was all about, it's got to sound like that because he looks like that, but it was all messed up. Anyhow, back to Sergio Oliva Jr. He's been training hard lately. You see he's going to his Instagram account. He is training hard. He is getting ready for something. I would love to see him compete soon. That he qualified for Olympia. If you follow bodybuilding, you know that a lot of times they only talk about the ones who are doing shows. And since he hasn't done any shows lately, they haven't been talking about him. But there's no mention of him doing any shows. I haven't heard him say anything. Uh, I would like to see him get ready for a show. Possibly the only shows that I think he can do. I mean, he can do any show he wants. But you got a couple of shows coming up in the summer. No mention of the New York Pro. Well, I understand from this recording as of now. But there are Europa show. You got the Tampa Pro. The Detroit show's coming up, but I don't think he's doing that show. So I think he may do a show later in the season when that show will qualify for the Mr. Olympia. I mean, there's a couple of shows there in Europe, I believe. That's where he's at right now. He's living in España. So I say that España. You know how they talk to Spaniards over there. So hopefully they will do a couple of shows that you can pick from, especially if he's over there and you got shows in Europe that are qualifiers for the Olympia. You can do it over there and we can qualify. Also, right now, he just announced also Sergio Oliva Jr. He now has a training program where you can be trained by him through his app that he has in his team. Obviously, he has a lot of experience, so he's learned a lot of different styles of training, and I think he's found the one that works best for him, and probably find the one that works for you too. But also, if you're looking for somebody that wants to train you, I'm also available. You can hit me up on Lifting Joe 2.0 on Instagram. You're looking to lose weight, you want to get a beach body, summer's coming up, I can definitely help you. Nutrition tips and uh, training. I also, throughout all my years of training, I achieved a lot of different goals and different techniques. So if you're interested in me training you, just message me on Instagram, Lifting Joe 2.0, and get talking and see what we get. So there it is, Lifting_Joe 2.0. Now, if there's any particular bodybuilders that you would like me to talk about, message me here on YouTube, and I will get you the chance to let me know who you want me to talk about. Also, if you have any questions that you want me to answer, I'll answer those too. It could be about me, about how long I've been training, or people I've known and who I learned from. That's another one. All right? So keep training, be focused and driven, and stay focused, my peeps. Until then, have a great week.